And at this point, it segues into the next track. That's from the Wolfgang Press, from their LP, the legendary Wolfgang Press, and Other Tall Stories. This is me doing a bit of a voiceover. I hope you're enjoying it. That was called Dessert. Before that, Lash Lariat and the Long Riders and Eloise. And here's an oldie.
Espresso bongo snaps a roam in the Latin quarter of the ideal home. All day sleeps alone. Just a tiger rug and a telephone, says a post-war glamour girl's never alone. In the 7th heaven on the 13th floor, sweethearts, counterparts kiss. Limbo dancers under the door where the human dynamo's fist. Adults only over her pubes, debutantes they give her dues. Beatniks visit with saxophone. And the way she eats her Toblerone, says a post-war glamour girl's never alone. Mau Mau lovers come and go, dreamboats leave her behind in a baby doll to go man, go on the slopes of the adult mind. A murder mystery walk on part, a dead body or a gangland tart. Near the knuckle, close to home, criminal connections can't condone. A non-doctor's anonymous drone, says a post-war glamour girl's never alone. That section of the populace they call the clientele, the moguls of metropolis, they fenestrate themselves in the clothes of a rabbit, you develop a switch. One of the little sisters of the rich, glamorous cameras, clickety-clicker, rosary beads are really bones. Rebel, rebel, they bug your phone, a post-war glamour girl's never alone. Yes, there's always a method actor hanging about. There goes Mr. Tic-Tac out the back with some bric-a-brac from the knick-knack rack. The dumb way to remind you of home. The action painter got up and gone. Nevertheless, it's never been known for a post-war glamour girl ever to be what you could call irrevocably alone.
Rock and Roll Legends, number 24 in a series of 40. John Cooper Clarke and Post-War Glamour Girl. And this is the best thing to come out of Portsmouth in quite a while, I suspect. Red Letter Day.
So much to live for, even in the atmosphere. It's worth all the heartache, it's worth all the tears. No hotel, no second thought. We've got a feel like nothing short. No hotel, no second thought. We've got a feel like nothing short. Last generation.
Bravo, you chaps. Red Letter Day on Last Generation Records, their own label, I suspect. And this is a record that you're not going to be able to find very easily. You're not going to find it alongside all of the Dire Straits LPs and bids in your local, whatever it is. I better not mention them by name. So what I'll do is give you an address for that after this next record, which comes from Howling Wolf, from the 9 LP box. I'm not going to go through all that again. I'm really fed up with it. This is Come Back Home.
You're the man that's treated mama. You don't mean me no good. You just a man that's treated mama. You don't mean me no good. I can't blame you, baby. I'll beat it same way if I could. You remember the morning, baby, when I'm coming, knocked on your door. You had enough to tell me that you don't want me no more any longer, baby. When I knocked upon your door, you had enough to tell me don't want me no more. Didn't you say you was gonna leave me? Didn't you say you was going away? Didn't you say you was gonna leave me? Didn't you say you was going away? That's alright, baby. You gotta come back home someday.
Howling Wolf from the 9 LP box set on Sun Records, The Blues Years. Come Back Home is the title of that. And the address for the record which I played previously, the Red Letter Day record, is, it reads thus, hold on a second, where is it? 83 Old Rectory Road, Farlington, Portsmouth, Hampshire. 83 Old Rectory Road, Farlington, Portsmouth, Hampshire. Send them a stamped addressed envelope, because I don't suppose they can afford to write back to all of you. This is from the Brilliant Corners, and it's from the mini LP Growing Up Absurd, Rambling Rose.
The sky turned from a pink to a brown. You said, honey, let's go into town. She dances the fox, her hands on her hips. I'm sure she'd get arrested for what she did. Moonlight coming through the window at night. Shivers and climbs
sing, y'all, shake your head. I'm talking instrumentation, music, syncopation, brought to you in illustration. Design, just with you in mind, we put it together for your good time. Now let's dissect the parts from the whole. You might think that this concept is a guy who doesn't have a lot to say, puts the needle in the groove and then he lets it play. Now you all know who I'm talking about, because from party to party he turns you out. He's the guy that tells you what to say as he lets his funky records play. Now let me lay it out straight so you can understand. He's scratch all galaxy and he's the band. Kick it. And he dices and he cuts so mean. Just put him in your kitchen like La Machine. The records like a work of art. He's the band, a modern day Mozart. Now show him your specialty and conduct your musical symphony. Scratch on. Cut, 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 cut. Of his handy holds 24 tracks of music combined with lyrics in mind. The only thing he can't do is what we do, and that's rhyme. Just imagine traveling from state to state when the only thing you carry is a record case. No drums, no bass or piano keys. The turntable is all he needs. And maybe a mixer from time to time so he can drop the music when we bust the rhyme. Because he has it so easy, because he travels so light, rocking and rolling from night to night. No roadies needed or extra help, because he carries those instruments by himself. I'm talking 1, 2, 3, and we're ready to play, because all we need is our DJ. Dig it! Now that you've seen what's up his sleeve, hey, it's about time for us to leave. Pack your guitar, your keys, and place your bass, and brother, put them all in your record case. Take the tom, the snare, and the kick, cause we're about to show you a little trick. Now this is for the girls and all the fellas. Bust this rap in acapella. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and we're flying through your friendly skies. Look up, baby doll, and we'll catch your eye. Cause we're rocking so hard, you'll be hypnotized. From the music, power, hour after hour, sounding so sweet, we can never be sour. Make sure that you are around when Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and the band, baby, come to town. Make sure that you are around when Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and the band, baby, come to town. Make sure that you are around without the jungle, Mr. High, and the band, baby, come to town.
Should be a great deal more of this on the radio, you know, there really should. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from the LP The Champagne of Rap on Profile Records, and that's He's the Band. And then before that, the Brilliant Corners from Bristol from their on their own SS20 records, and Rambling Rose. Back with the excellent Janitors. I look forward to that LP a great deal, I must say. This is Track Eating Baby, whatever that means.
Steaming our brains as we head so still.
There she goes indeed. Almost exactly my definition of a good time. That those are the Janitors and Track Eating Baby, and this is Admiral Tebbit, no relation, on Techniques Records, Leave People Business.
I say believe people business and mind your own. I say believe people business, leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. You in my way like a rolling stone, like thick and stone, cannot break your bone. But David killed Goliath with a sling and a stone. Samson killed the Philistine with a donkey jawbone. So leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. You carry news go and you carry news come, but that's not the use for your teeth and your tongue. I feel like you're on the street with your mouth going like a bell, and as anything happen, you are the first one to tell, saying, Sandra said, Sona said, and Sona said, Sandra said, Sandra said, Sona said, and Sona said, Sandra said, Paulette said, Claudette said, and Claudette said, Paulette said, Paulette said, Claudette said, and Claudette said, Paulette said, whoa, whoa, oh yeah, whoa, and why, whoa, yeah, leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. You in my way like a rolling stone, like thick and stone, cannot break your bone. David killed Goliath with a sling and a stone. Samson killed a Philistine with a donkey jawbone. So leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. You carry news go and you carry news come, but that's not the use for your teeth and your tongue. I feel like you're on the street with your mouth going like a bell, and as anything happen, you're the first one to tell, saying, Sandra said, Sona said, and Sonia said, Sandra said, Sandra said, Sona said, and Sonia said, Sandra said, Paulette said, Claudette said, and Claudette said, Paulette said, Paulette said, Claudette said, and Claudette said, Paulette said, leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I say leave people business alone.
Another goodie. That's from Admiral Tebbit, and it's called Leave People Business. And those of you who recall, it was a small but dedicated band of people who cared for the session from Freiwilliger Selbstkontrolle, which we played last year. And it's now been issued as an EP called Last Orders, the John Peel Sessions. Here's a track from it, and this one's called...
Reach for the pillow with the hole in
More of that on-news sound, if you like. Gary Clayle there, and that's called Half a Gram of Shout, I think. LeBlanc, Wimbish, the rest of them. Adrian Sherwood, of course, producing it. And before that, Five Illiger Zelfs Controller on Zigzag Records, our session on an EP, and the track I played you was Drunk. This is Lash Lariat and the Long Riders.
It's so tragic, have I lost all my magic? Do you answer the phone when I call? Well, do you think it's a shame, or do you give me the blame? Do I enter your thoughts at all? Well, do you really love me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? And don't you think the things are getting out of hand and the good times are getting new? Do you really love me? Do you really care? Do you think about me at all? Would alleviate your grieving. Well, the message I'm receiving is you don't. Well, do you think that the laughter's gonna ring from every rafter? I'll be happy ever after. Well, I won't. Well, do you really love me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? And don't you think the things are getting out of hand and the good times are getting new? Do you really love me? Do you really care? Do you think about me at all? Tragic, have I lost all my magic? Do you answer the phone when I call? Well, do you think it's a shame, or do you give me the blame? Do I enter your thoughts at all? Well, do you really love me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? And don't you think the things are getting out of hand and the good times are getting new? Do you really love me? Do you really care? Do you think about me at all?
The last from Lash Lariat and the Long Riders, and that's called Think About Me. On Monday night, incidentally, we have a new session from James, and a repeat of a very old session indeed from Nico, which we found in our shelves recently while we were having a bit of a sort out. Tomorrow night, of course, at this time, it's Andy Kershaw. I have no idea what he's going to be doing, but you bet it'll be good. And the last time I played a track from this record, in fact the same track, the band wrote and told me that I'd mispronounced their name, which appears to be Rota Capella, but they said no, it's not like that at all, it's just Rote Capel. Well, I suppose it's up to them. This is Fergus the Sheep. No, it's one of those EPs that goes with 33 and a third. How very, very vexing. It's so long since I did that. Take it away, boys. Rota Capella.
It's not so lonely now.
familiar to me.
You know me?
Yeah, it seems like I've seen you somewhere before.
You're making a big mistake.
Oh no, I'm trying to tell you.
Whereabouts you know me from?
A lot of all you West Indian girls, whenever time you see me, you try to ignore as if you know me.
But I don't know you, so I must talk to you. I must say to you, sir, I know you. It's the first I go and bless me I for you.
I know that it's rather difficult for you to know me, but you see, I only come in this country to study.
But what kind of difficult? You know what is difficult? I don't know you.
The only important thing I would like to tell you is that I really want you because I see you.
I don't want you because I don't talk the same language like you. Because when night come, you may come by talk made and I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
But my dear, I can only say to you, you have got a very nice face, you.
Alright, listen now, make I tell you one thing. It's not everybody the same. You hear what I say, sir? So go on your ways and leave me.
But I could tell you something great. My father is a great king.
King, queen, as a state, queen of heart, any one of them. I don't business with that.
But I could make you a princess in my country.
Go get a princess in a your own town. For them know the same language, I don't know it.
But
what is this for me, Bowie? What kind of trouble is with? Is you one of them?
Yes, you're making very unfortunate for me.
Unfortunate? You know, listen, make I tell you something. Listen, I warning you, leave me, move off from me. Don't touch me. Don't listen. I don't want to hear one thing.
I know that a lot of you West Indians are very unfortunate and you're trying to make it difficult.
The best thing I advise you to do. Go and go bake your fish, roast it and fry it with your tomato puree. I don't know you.
My food has got nothing to do with you. The very thing that is important to me, I would like to know you because you have got a very interesting face.
Make I walk you out.
If you want to dance, I could make you dance in my country.
Make you mash off the corner from a
In
tour.
my country, we got everything. I could make you feel good. I am a great king, and my father is a great king too.
Go back and clean your crown.
You're making it difficult for me. However, if you come back, if you are changed your mind.
Well, I do wish that had gone on for quite a lot longer, I must say. I think that's excellent. A curiosity from an LP which, in a sense, I was obviously aware that I'd got it, and I can't find the sleeve. Hold on here a second. An LP which was on Trojan Records, Loch Ness Monster, featuring top reggae artists, it says, 19 shillings and 11 pence. And that was Gurley and Jomo, African Meeting. Most strange record, very good, though. And before that, Rote Capel, as they insist upon being called, and Fergus, exclamation mark, The Sheep.
With a broken heart. tell me what life doesn't offer. We steal from each other. I know you and me. It's bad.
That's produced by Alan Rankin on Operation Afterglow Records and a Domino, and that's called Take That. And to the last from the excellent Janitors, Let's Go Home.
Hear the sun, tears for the wind, neck full of bone, don't be a thing. Tell you it's just like going home. Show that you're not so unknown. I tell you it's just like going home. Just like going home. Medication, fresh the ground. Sees the mind. Hand on a heart, a long way wrong. I tell you it's just like going home. Double for you. Tell you it's just like going home. Tell you just that you're not so alone. Tell you it's just like going home. Tell you it's just like going home. All the fury.
The second brave session from the Janitors, that's called Let's Go Home. Not just yet, another 9 minutes in fact. This is the Lewis Bronzeville 5-0 Mabel O.
There's a Bronzeville gal, oh solid brown. She's the hottest gal in this town. She's hot, she's fly, and mighty sly. She's got that certain something in her eye.
Why, she'll get you with her gift of gab. Oh boy, she's mighty hard to tap. Nifty maple with a heart of gold, just what you like her to have and to hold.
Oh, Maple, oh, how that gal can go. She makes your heart go high. Oh, Maple, oh. Droop, 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 granny. Droop, 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 granny. Droop, 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 granny. Granny, 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 granny. Droop, 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 granny. Droop, 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 granny. Droop, 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 granny. Granny, granny, granny.
Now the babadoodly 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 Ah, beat that can out, boy. Yeah. That's a killer. Ah, look at him, look at him. Old brother Half Pocket getting it out now. Yeah.
There's a Brownsville gal, all solid brown. She's the hottest gal in this town.
Yeah, old man.
She's hot, she's fly, and mighty sly. She's got that certain something in her eye.
Did you with the gift of gab? Oh boy, she's mighty hard to tell. Nifty maple with the heart of gold, just like to have been told.
Oh, Maple, oh, how that gal can go.
All right.
She makes your heart go high. Oh, Maple, oh.
That's on Clanker Lanker Records, believe it or not, and Lewis Bronzeville 5 that was, from the LP The Human Orchestra, Oh Mabel, Oh, the title of it, and that's for our Andy, who'll be in this spot tomorrow night. And this is the last from Lash Claret with the Long Riders, Change.
Don't think my hat stayed on my heart, came on the last and tore that heart apart. Why, oh, why can't you see that you'll never find another lover? You'll never find another love like me. People change, you know it's true. People change, why don't you? All right now. And your lies, deceived alibis, all I ever get from you, that is getting wise. Why, can't you see that you'll never find another lover, you'll never find another love like me. People change, you know it's true, people change, why don't you? One more. Gave her my heart, gave on the lines and tore that heart apart. Why can't you see that you'll never find another lover? You'll never find another love like me. People change, you know it's true. People change. Why don't you? Why don't you?
Ah, dueling banjos. That's Lash Lariat and the Long Riders, the last of them, which is called Change. And I'm going to play you out with another track from the LP Take Cover, Zimbabwe Hits from Disc Afrique. And this is by Safirio Mazikatiri and the Sea Cottage Sisters, with a rather surprising title, I think, Dixon.
Iwe nani kumuuliza mtoto? Akunonyepire mama.
Iwe Dixon, unachokwenda here chokuti ungadani na Molly wewe. Dixon, unganidaro here chokwadi. Dixon, Majuru kuchema chi. Chitera undwe Dixon. Ndakutaura masuku amwe kuvumisa. Auchandiona zvachose ndakuenda zvangu kune imwe nyika.
Nerega kudaro tinotaurirana.
Aiwa, ndizvo.
Zokakatinesha mari. Ungabadaro kuyenda kure kure. Uchinisiya ndichekuchemera. Dai wanditora taenda chose. Dariwe, 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 dariwe. Oh, 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 oh. Ungabadaro kuyenda kure kure. Zoka mudiwa, takatatirana, zakapera mudiwa. Usandisiye, ndingapeneshu. Usandisiye, andichazozvipamidza mudiwa.
Dixon, ndinokuda. Dixon, ndinokuda. Dixon, wadarire. Dixon, ndinokuda.
Usandisiye, ndingapeneshungu. Usandisiye, andichazozvipamidza mudiwa. Dzimba dzaunoona idzi dzakafukidza zvakawanda. Atingaregerane pamusana pekutadzirana. Naye kamudiwa, zokamudiwa, zokamudiwa. Usandisiye, ndingapeneshu. Usandisiye, andichazozvipamidza mudiwa. Katarina Shamwari, ndiregerero mudiwa.
This is Safirio Madzikateri, who is by way of being the Ted Chippington of Zimbabwe, so we're told, with the Sea Cottage Sisters from the LP Take Cover Zimbabwe Hits, and that's called Dixon. On Monday night, a new session from James and an old one from Nico, plucked from the mists of prehistory. Tonight you heard the Janitors and Nash Lariat and the Long Riders. Coming up shortly, the Midnight News Summary, and I have a lot of good stuff for you on Monday night. Thanks for listening, and good night.
I love you, darling.
Radio.
Rotten Harry down the hall. Wouldn't give you tuppence for him.
There's a little churchyard just along the way. Used to be Lambeth's finest array of tombstones, epitaphs, wreaths, flowers, all that jazz, till the war came along and someone dropped a bomb on the lot. And in this little yard there's a little old man with a little shovel in his little bitty hand. He seems to spend all his days puffing fags and digging graves. He hates the Reverend Vicar and he lives all alone in his home. Excuse me.
Please, Mr. Gravedigger, don't feel ashamed as you dig little holes for the dead and the maimed. Please, Mr. Gravedigger, I couldn't care if you found a golden locket full of some girl's hair and you put it in your bucket. Pour it down. A mother doesn't know about your sentimental joy. She thinks it's down below with the rest of her toys. A ma wouldn't understand, so I won't tell. So keep your golden locket all safely hid away in your pocket. Yes, Mr. GD, you see me every day. Standing in the same spot by a certain grave. Mary Ann was only 10, full of life and oh so gay, and I was the wicked man who took her life away. Very selfish.